Somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case.
What's up, everybody? We're back with a banger. We're going to be taking a look at Elon Musk's opinion on needing college for landing a job in tech. As someone who has landed a job at Disney in information technology as a college dropout, and now works cybersecurity at $1 billion software company known as Kaseya, I think I'm a great person to critique his views. I got into tech with no college degree. I'm proof it's possible. So it's going to be great hearing the richest man in the world's opinion on things, who happens to also run a huge tech company. Let's get into it.
Which college or which university?
It's not. There's no need even to have a college degree.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At all, or even high school.
All right, there you go, guys. That's it. No need to have a college degree, so we can just end the video. But no, in all honesty, hearing this from someone like Elon Musk, just kind of blatantly like that, no need to have a college degree, him running such a successful company, whatever he's doing and whatever his opinions are, they're clearly working, right?
If somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case. If you look at
and that right there, guys, the fact that he says the fact that you went to a great university isn't an indication that you're going to go on to do great things. Now, it can mean some things, right? If you go to a really esteemed university, it shows that you have the ability to put in work over long terms and get to a goal, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are the most qualified applicant for a position when companies are trying to fill a role.
say people like Bill Gates or Larry Ellison, Steve Jobs. These guys didn't graduate from college.
Dropouts, yeah.
But if you had a chance to hire them, of course, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
So, just looking just for evidence of exceptional ability. And if there's a track record of exceptional achievement, then it's likely that that will continue into the future.
Mm-hmm.
See, Elon Musk, he's looking for what he says is a track record of that's proven that you've done good things, right? And that's not proven through college. It's proven through actually getting your hands dirty. It's by going out and getting the knowledge hands-on from someone who is a master and then bringing it down to you. When I was trying to get into IT, I had no background, no college degree. There was nothing for me to prove that I had like a track record of like an exceptional ability, right? What I did was I built a tech portfolio. That tech portfolio documented everything that I had been working on through an IT program. And it showed all the software that I was building proficiency in. It showed the different skills that I was learning, that I was good at. And it showed that I would take the time in my free time to construct a tech portfolio showing that, listen, not only am I able to learn, but I'm able to display my knowledge. I'm able to almost teach what I know. It's honestly shows much more passion, taste for knowledge than actually going and taking a bunch of classes that may not have to do with what you're actually trying to master. This is just how I believe, guys. I dropped out of college. Remember that. I'm biased.
I also think that the value of a college education is somewhat overweighted. Too many people actually spend 4 years, accumulate a ton of debt, and then often don't have useful skills that they can apply afterwards. And I think I have a lot of respect for people who work with their hands, and we need electricians and plumbers and carpenters. That's a lot more important. I think we should not have this idea that to be successful you need to have a 4-year college. That is simply not true.
I 100% agree with what he's saying. Guys, the funny thing about that is I actually tried to become an electrician. I thought that was actually going to be for me. So after I dropped out of college, I actually tried to do an apprenticeship. Found out really quickly that that wasn't for me at all. I hated being on ladders and I hated just wearing a 30-pound tool belt all day. A lot of things I hated about being an electrician, but I 100% agree. I saw the value in things that were outside of college and I gave it a try. I think that's more than a lot of people do. And, as long as you go out and give things a try and then you say that's not for you, it's better than if you didn't try it at all. The trades, electrician, being a plumber, being a welder, things like that, they're great. You don't have to go get into IT. There's other things that you can get into without a college degree. So that's just That's what my whole channel is preaching,
You're self-taught?
Yeah. Well, self-taught, yes, meaning I don't have an aerospace degree.
So how did you go about acquiring the knowledge?
Well, like I said, I read a lot of books, talked to a lot of people, and have a great team.
I think it's funny because a lot of people look at Elon Musk as like a genius. He gets dopamine from feeding that obsession. Elon Musk is probably an obsessive type of person, and that's why he's a master of so many different fields. He's the type of person that he probably taught himself a lot of these things by being obsessed. And that's how I got into IT. It was just simply from being super, super obsessed about changing my life. My girlfriend had paid for this IT course that I ended up taking while I was on workers' comp from an injury. I had no money, so when she paid for that course for me, it was like back against the wall. I have to learn how to be an IT guy. And you guys can see my other videos of the reason why I ended up getting into IT. I got injured. That's a whole nother story. But the point is, back against the wall, I became obsessed. I went and got tons of books. I started self-teaching myself with books from the library, watching Professor Messer's YouTube videos on 2x speed anytime I'm driving or I'm eating. And then eventually, building my tech portfolio with the Course Careers program, getting the certification from them, building the cover letter, really just becoming super, super, super obsessed. That word usually holds a bad connotation, but in this regard, you need to be that way. That's how this man became so successful.
You need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free. You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. There is a value that colleges have, which is like, seeing whether can somebody work hard at something, including a bunch of sort of annoying homework assignments, and still do their homework assignments and kind of soldier through and get it done. That's like the main value of college. And then also, if you probably want to hang around with a bunch of people your own age for a while instead of going right into the workforce. So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning.
That is exactly what I was saying earlier. It's all about like kind of soldiering through, showing that you can handle a bunch of assignments and a bunch of different subjects. And I mean, that's what getting your AA degree is. It's really, you're not even focusing on what you're going to do in the future. Bachelor's is really still not even becoming, a master of the craft. It's really just showing you can soldier through a long task. You can stay disciplined, but that doesn't always mean you're going to be a good employee, especially in tech.
So I'm going to make sure Tesla recruiting does not have anything that says requires university, because that's absurd. But there is a requirement of evidence of exceptional ability. If you're trying to do something exceptional, they must have evidence of exceptional ability. I don't consider going to college evidence of exceptional ability. In fact, ideally, you dropped out and did something. I mean, obviously, look at Gates is a pretty smart guy. He dropped out. Jobs is pretty smart. He dropped out. Larry Ellison, smart guy. He dropped out. I'm like, obviously not needed.
So
did Shakespeare even go to college? Probably not.
And guys, come on. Right there, he's saying, if you want to work at Tesla, you have to have evidence of exceptional ability. He doesn't view college as that. The FAANG companies, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, they have dropped their degree requirements for their tech positions, software developer positions, information technology positions, cybersecurity analyst positions. Those don't need to have a degree anymore. If you want to land those huge, high-paying, high-status jobs, they've dropped the degree requirements. What Elon Musk is basically saying here is he would rather see your hands-on experience demonstrated. I demonstrated it through a tech portfolio, and there's other ways of demonstrating your knowledge rather than showing them a piece of paper that you got this degree. I've seen a lot of people go and get these degrees and put themselves in bad positions. You guys got to understand that a lot of people don't have time to go to these degrees for 4 years. A lot of people are trying to change their life right now. I'm trying to help people change their lives. And a lot of people think they need a degree to be successful in this field. And I'm explaining to them that they don't. I'm explaining you do not need to be a degree holder to be successful in information technology. Even the richest man in the world is saying it right here. If you're, 18 years old and you're about to go and start your life, you may reconsider going to college, and you may think about getting some certifications, taking a summer, 5, 6, 7 months, building yourself up into, an IT aficionado, and then shopping yourself around to different companies, applying, get an internship maybe. But you don't have to go and get your 4-year degree. I don't think that that's the case. I think I think a lot of people are holding themselves back, and just know that you're hearing from someone that is in the grind right now. I've only been in IT for a year and a half, but I'm really trying to work my way up, and I'm doing this all without a degree. So you guys, as you're following me, following my path, you guys are going to see the different things that I come into, the different things I have to navigate around. And so far, even listening to my managers talk, they're trying to hire new people for our team. I hear the little value they put on these degrees. If you're like an aero science dude who's like a rocket guy and who likes to make, like, then they're probably gonna be like, well, you're really smart. But for the most part, guys, these business degrees, like all these just regular things, they are not going to necessarily be the game changer, at least in IT. So I just wanted to go over this video with you guys. I thought it was a really cool thing to do. I haven't seen a lot of people relate Elon Musk's opinion to information technology. Guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys, get another video out. I appreciate you guys watching. Take a look at my other videos. Find me on TikTok. I post there every day. And remember, guys, the more learning, the more earning. Peace.